The first 1 to 400 scale airplane models appeared around 30 years ago. Since then, a lot has changed. Over time, manufacturers added antennas, rolling landing gear, see-through engines, and of course the models also got more accurate and detailed in general. In today's video, I want to show you just how far we have come and what we might expect in the future. The star of this video is this brand new McDonnell Douglas MD11 in the all chrome test livery. The model is from the brand YWings but produced by HX Models. The reason I chose this model for this video is simple. It's the most detailed model airplane I have ever seen in 400 scale. But before we look at this beautiful MD11, let's take a look at just how far 1 to 400 scale has come since its beginnings. For that, I chose one of the oldest models in my collection, a United 757-200 made in 2002 by Gemini Jets. It's a very good looking model for that time, and I would say it's still decent to this day. There are a few areas though that definitely show the model's age. One of them, of course, are the rather big seams around the wings and horizontal stabilizers. Nowadays, most models feature separate wings that make the aircraft look more realistic, although there are still a few cradle molds in use, like for example the Gemini Jets Boeing 767s. This model also lacks any antennas or molded in air intakes. The landing gear is static and doesn't look particularly detailed. Another area where the model isn't up to today's standards is of course the printing. The lines are too thick and in general there just isn't much detail printed on, like for example on the engines, as you can see with this comparison to a much newer 757 by NG Models. Before we move on, I want to make it clear that this isn't a bad model by any means. For the time it was made, I'd argue that it was one of the best ones in fact. The Gemini Jets 757 was so good they still use this exact mold to this day, be it with highly updated version. Sadly, the wing seam is still present on their current 757s, making it obsolete compared to newer models. The reason for this video though is of course this YWings MD11 prototype. I've never seen another model this detailed in 400 scale and I find it truly impressive. As you see, this model is almost completely chrome, which isn't a new feature by any means, but what definitely is new to the scale is the printed panels on the fuselage. I'll give you a comparison to another chrome MD11 from Panda Models. That's also a very good model, but as you can see, it has less detail visible. HX Models have always been known for their extra printed detail, but this model is another step above anything else. The panel lines are nice and thin, so you only really notice them close up, just like it should be. The rest of the model is also very impressive. Personally, the HX Models MD11 is my favorite one in 400 scale, although I have to say the Panda Models one is also very good. The HX one also has a flaps down version and it just looks awesome. No other brand gets the flaps down models looking this good and accurate. I just love this model and couldn't resist making a video on it. The mold is excellent, the detail great, and we even get the printed on fuselage paneling. This really excites me as it opens the door for so much more potential for future model airplanes. I really hope we see more and more detail like this being printed on in the future and maybe even get some weathering eventually. Currently all models look like they came straight out of the factory. No dirt anywhere to be seen. Obviously real life aircraft get dirty over time and you can definitely see it. So it would be great to have some of the models also look a bit used and to show the wear and tear. This is already being done on some 1 to 72 scale models and it looks stunning to me. My hopes are high for HX Models to make the first weathered model in 1 to 400 scale. Either way, this MD11 prototype is one of the coolest and most interesting model airplanes I have ever seen. I would definitely recommend you to get one, as it's a true masterpiece and probably will sell out over the next couple of months. Of course, you also get a collector's card and a stand with the model. But the best part of it is the price. It's only around $45, which is very cheap compared to other models in the scale. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and learned something from it. Maybe you also want to watch one of these videos. Thank you very much for watching. Please drop a like and subscribe to Swiss400 for more model airplane content. See you next time. Goodbye, aviators.